Guys, I hope everyone's having a great day. Today, I was wanting to talk to you about probably the absolute best shooters ever created, and that is, of course, Halo. Well, most of Halo. I think it fell off with Halo 5. I'm just going to get that out of the way. Halo Infinite was almost good enough to reclaim what they've done to it, but not good enough. You know what I mean? But let's start off with Halo 1. Halo 1, where it all started for me, dude. This right here was probably the first real game, like game I ever played, was Halo. And I'll never forget the day that my dad showed it to me. He came home and he had just got an original Xbox, these big old fat controllers, and Halo. And he sat me down, and I was probably like, shoot, I don't know, 6, maybe? Yeah, somewhere in that range, 6 or 7 or so. And I was blown away. I mean, completely captivated beyond belief. Before this, I was playing Super Mario 64, Pokemon Snap, and Banjo-Kazooie before this. And, I mean, you could say that this was huge difference. This universe, this ambience, this music, these characters, these weapons, this alien race, these religious fanatics, this ultimate weapon. Bro, it was just every second of this game was absolutely crazy. I can't even begin to express. And the hours that I spent just on multiplayer alone with my brothers, just taking ghosts and ramping over one another while we were in tanks. Like, we would set up a tank and then just ramp the tank over and 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 over. And it was so fun. Like, we would even get like one to go over the tank while the other goes on the other side, and we'd smash right into each other. It was fantastic. And then you could even put the tanks upside down and then pile one tank on top of it and then get someone inside the tank and then flip it, and then they would go through the ceiling. It was fantastic. But that isn't everybody's typical experience. Most people played the campaign and then a little bit of typical multiplayer. Deathmatch, PvP, and this nobody can tell me that Halo didn't start it. Like, the only other people that I can see might have would have been Unreal or Quake. But Halo shot it into the stratosphere. Halo brought it to the living room. Halo brought it to the family. Quake and Unreal was more personal. Halo was like for everyone. Halo was fantastic. I don't want to tell you too much of the story. It's just a first-person shooter. I'm sure most of you guys know the gameplay loop. It is a narrative-heavy first-person shooter with multiple difficulty selections, and each difficulty is drastically different from the last. You have more enemies, less enemies, harder enemies, stronger enemies, weaker enemies, etc., depending on which one you pick. There is so many Easter eggs hidden throughout, and like hidden little fun things hidden throughout, that I don't even know if we have all found them all, because I still see videos all the time of people finding secrets in Halo 1 alone. Halo 1 sets you up, gets you familiar with the characters, but then Halo 2 throws you in. I mean, big time. This one's my favorite. Halo 2 is the absolute peak, in my opinion. Halo 3 comes pretty dang close. But when it comes to narrative, the gritty, dark atmosphere, the Arbiter, the character development between every individual involved. I mean, Miranda Keyes, Sergeant Johnson, Master Chief, the Arbiter, Shipmaster. I can't remember the general's name who you directly take orders from in this one. He's played by Ron Perlman, though. Fantastic job. But, dude, this one really sets it up. This one really gets the lore going. Like, nothing else does. This one is it sets up the stakes way better than 1 did, and it really captivates you far more than 1 did, in my opinion. People complain about the change in graphics, the difference in graphics, saying that it's worse, but I just saw it as different. I didn't think it was worse. Halo 1 looked more glossy, like somebody had polished it, but Halo 2 looked more gritty, like somebody had beat its ass. You know what I mean? And this, I can't even start, dude. It's so gold. Check out Halo 2. Halo 2 is the best. It is good on the Master Chief Collection as well. Its remaster is phenomenal. The guys that did the graphics update, perfect. Y'all did great. Halo 3, man. Most people's true ending. Not mine. I have hope. This one, it's best. This one really took online to a whole nother level. Made online more fun. It gave you Forge mode, allowed you to make your own character, or make your own worlds and stuff, and you could customize your characters unlike ever before. You could pick, but you could in Halo 2, but it was limited. You could pick between Spartans and Elites, and you could customize them from neck to toe. I mean, everywhere in between. Every shoulder piece, every knee guard, all the legs, the chest. It was cool. And I could, like, this one I got obsessed with because I knew that you could unlock the katana after getting 1,000 gamer score, and I got it. And the Master Chief Collection ruined it because now everybody has it. But whenever you had the katana in Halo 3, back in the day, people would literally run away from you. Like, you would come around the corner and people would get terrified. And you could just... Like, there's no more reward anymore for grinding your butt off. There's no more shock factor anymore, it seems, in these Halo games. So it doesn't feel as, rewarding to do everything in the game in the later Halos that it does in Halo 3. Halo 3 really rewards you and makes you feel like you accomplished something for doing everything in the game. Halo 3 ODST, more of Halo 3's engine, really solid graphics, really solid atmosphere. Halo 3 ODST probably has the best atmosphere. It's dark, it's gritty, it's creepy. You're trying to uncover what happened to your team. You guys got separated. The rookie is super interesting. Buck is super interesting. Dare is super interesting. Romeo, everybody's super interesting. Your team on here is awesome. And it takes place in between. Well, I don't know if it's really in between. It's during Halo 2 and during the beginning of Halo 3. So like it spans across all of Halo 2 and then a little bit of the beginning of Halo 3. So it mostly takes place around the same time as Halo 2. So there's like there's a level on here in the city. It's this one right here. New Mombasa, where you and Miranda and Johnson warp drive with a ship that warped drived in the middle of the town, and you're playing a team who was tasked with landing on that ship and taking down that ship, but right as they were about to land on the ship flew away in through hyperspace. And so you're pretty much trying to piece together what happened to your team, find out where they went, and regroup with one another, and you uncover some secrets along the way. Now, Halo 3 ends with Master Chief going to sleep. He feels like he's done enough, so he goes to sleep, and he's in hyperspace. Halo 4 picks right back up off of there. Now, a lot of people cannot stand Halo 4, but I respect and love Halo 4 a lot. Halo 4's multiplayer feels a lot like Reach. I'm sorry I don't have Reach here, but Reach is one of the best. I can't really put it over anything because all of these are fantastic. It's kind of tied with 3 in my opinion, but Halo 4's campaign is really solid too. It's super enjoyable. People talk smack about it because they gave a Master Chief a little bit more dialogue than usual. but I thought we loved the guy. So I didn't really understand that. Cortana got some more, she got more personable. They explored the relationship between the two a lot more. People saw it as like a sexual one, but that was wishful thinking or something, because Master Chief and Cortana have been through so much junk together, like a lot. You guys, if you guys actually played the game, you would and understand like how social dynamics works. When you experience trauma together and you make it through things together, you guys become codependent. So like it seems like there was some sort of tension there, but it was just because they love each other. You know what I mean? They've been through a whole bunch of stuff with one another. And I enjoyed the Prometheans. I do agree with the sentiment that they should have put the flood back in. Well, no, never mind. Spoilers, watch out. I understand that people wanted the flood in here, but the Prometheans are cool. They're really neat. I enjoyed fighting with them and uncovering a lot of the ancient information that was revealed in Halo 4. Now, where I got real sour was with Halo 5. I don't even physically own it. I played it when it came out. I sold my copy. They felt like they were directly disrespecting the fan base and Master Chief and everyone involved. It felt to me like no one cared. They just wanted to usher in a new story and force the individuals who liked Master Chief's story to like it. And you see, I don't have a problem with Locke. I think Locke is very interesting. But to shove him in our faces when you promised us a Halo 5 and not a Halo Sergeant or Spartan Locke, it's kind of rude and disrespectful. And not only that, but the other game spent the whole time showing us that there was something abnormal and exceptional about Master Chief and that other Spartans could not keep up with him. And then this individual who just became a Spartan and didn't go through the same traumas and the same trainings that Master Chief did can now go toe-to-toe with him? Huh! That's silly. That doesn't make any sense at all. And it felt like a big cue to the fan base. It felt like a very disrespectful way to usher in a new era of Halo. And because of that, I did not like Halo 5. Now, if Halo 5 was its own thing, if Halo 5 would have ended up being called Guardians and the advertisements didn't lie to us and make us think that it was some super crazy crazy story about Master Chief being hunted down by the UNSC, it might have been a lot better, but we got what we got, and it was crap. But that's my video about Halo. Halo Infinite. The campaign's good. The campaign's good. I don't like the multiplayer at all. They are literally making the fan base create the multiplayer for them. They're being lazier than I've ever seen. And if you look into the numbers, that 343 Studio, during the events of making Halo Infinite, they're getting paid more than most studios out there. And they don't have anything to show for it. So I really think Xbox and Microsoft needs to do a bit of an audit and find out what's going on over there, because nobody's doing anything. And there's a lot of money getting wasted. And from what I'm seeing with this new restructuring where they're calling it Halo Studios and getting rid of 343 because no one likes 343, it's about the same people. Maybe even worse. There are individuals that don't have any respect or care for video games at all working on the next Halo game, and they are recreating the first Halo that's already been remastered before because it's safe and easy to do so, and they're pretty much just milking Microsoft and Xbox dry of all their cash so that they can continue to sell the promise that we make good Halo games. And it's crazy to me that anyone's even fallen for it. But I appreciate you guys, and thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about all this Halo drama. Let me know which one you think is your favorite Halo, and I'll see you guys next time.